I love you, angels. It's 11:11, guys. Happy birthday, Michelle Sandegate. It is 7:06. It is my birthday. So welcome to my birthday daily tarot card reading. I love you guys. Thank you for whoever can join. Amber's picking me up. We're going to go to the zoo. What's up, Kingsley? Hey, Alexi. So we're going to the zoo. I'm going to the zoo, yo. I know. I'm all kinds of excited like I was 5. Whatever. Today is my birthday. And I'm celebrating. I got all my work done. I'm way ahead of things. That feels good. I'm going away on Friday, so I really do have to be ahead of the game. But most of my videos for Friday are finished now too. So yay! Guys, I just love it. I love being productive. There's nothing so wonderful and liberating as feeling like, yes, I set my mind to something and I got it done. Thank you for the birthday wishes. 43 years old today. So happy to be 43. So happy to be alive. Let's put it that way. Life, yay! So what I'm gonna do, I read you the banana ice cream recipe yesterday. Let's see where the moon is. The moon is in Gemini. Hold on, check this out. Make sacred baths or washes with hyssop. I don't know what hyssop is, but I'm gonna check that out. Maybe it's an oil. I'm gonna check that out. And the color of the day is maroon. All right, so I'll wear my maroon lipstick. That's what I'm gonna do. And tomorrow I have a massage planned because I need it. I need it. I want it. I'm gonna get it. Today is a day of reaping, so of harvest. See the little harvest sign? It's a day of harvest. So day of harvest is a day of just sort of receiving, of getting into that yin mode of allowing, receiving. And I woke up to so many wonderful happy birthdays from my best friends and my family, and it was just the best morning ever. They started coming in at 4 o'clock my time. Gotta love that time difference. And it was just awesome. Thank you so much for your happy birthday, Saint Bernard whiskey. Whiskey, thank you, Jenny. It's an herb that people use for spiritual cleansing. Okay, thanks, Kay. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to see where I can get me some. That might really be nice to add to my salt baths, because that's basically what I use for cleansing now is salts. And salts are easy to find, like Epsom salts you can find anywhere, and they actually work very well. I know some people who start with the base of Epsom salts and then add different kinds of oils to them to get in different kind of energies, but also smells and scents and really pretty stuff. So thank you so much. The melanin, yep. Happy birthday from Chicago. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I am gonna jump right into the reading because I actually have to get offline by 12 today. Unfortunately, if you guys are watching this on Astrology Motivation, please remember to like this video, share this video to your social media platforms to really help me grow, and then also subscribe and ring that bell so you hit all notifications. All notifications will make sure that you get that you are able to get all of the content or watch all the content that you really love on Born Without Boundaries. Also, if you're looking for zodiac signs specific, check out Scorpio. Hello. This was a big one for Scorpio. It may not be what you guys want to hear, but there's some shit floating around. So Scorpio, Libra, and Sagittarius, you are up and live on Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Please go mosey on over there. I hope you subscribe to both channels or catch me live. Okay, so new thing, I am going live. Astrology Motivation is going to be on Mondays now, just like it always was, but it's going to be a live tarot card reading. So I'll be going live on Mondays here, and I'll be going live over on Astrology Motivation as well. That's what Astrology Motivation, that will just be a conversation about how to utilize energies, which is what the videos were, but they were a lot of work for me to go through all that footage of 12 videos every single week, and I just kind of want more of my time back. So central energy is Pisces energy. I want to keep plus I don't go live on YouTube anymore. So I'm like, let me go live on YouTube. That's something that I want to start doing again. I had about, I think, 30 people on, and I was very happy with that. I was unexpected, so I was very grateful for that. So we have Pisces, central energy, the moon card. And that is basically facing those feelings, facing those things and owning them. Like they're coming to the surface. They're palpable now. Interesting, this, I'll share all the cards with you, don't worry. Interesting, this circular shape is repeating. We have the wheel of karma here. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's faded or at work right now. And I mentioned that in the videos that I've been doing this week is like fate and free will. Or did we talk about that here yesterday? Fate and free will work together. Okay, there's 6 of Wands energy here, but it's not on the side that we like. Yeah, your victory and success, but have you helped others, or have you acknowledged that others have gotten there with you? This is sort of like the undercurrents or the backside of success, would be like backstage, where you're starting to see that everything that you've ever dreamed of isn't necessarily magical. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to see the ugly part of what you thought was just supposed to be so beautiful. That could just be confronting hard work, you know? Ooh, okay. There's a lot of pentacles coming out, so expect that money will get easier. There was a missed opportunity. Okay. Y'all ready? I'm gonna drink my kombucha too. I have this kombucha brew doctor. It's the best kombucha I've ever tasted. Not that I'm a kombucha expert, but this shit is the bomb. Okay, so let's start. Got a little tang to it. So this is in reverse. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are rock. I love seeing your messages. We kind of, what kind of reading is this? This is a daily tarot card reading, general energies for everybody. If you've been called to log on, I would say that this reading is for you, because that's how the energy attracts you. So this is a general tarot card reading. I do use oracle cards, and I basically speak to everybody. How does fate and free will work together? Well, okay, so how does fate and free will work together? So fate is sort of like the benchmark of the universe, like the fabric of the universe, and sort of almost like benchmarks for your life, right? But fate also knows, but free will has to take you there. So as soon as they set you loose on this 3D plane, you're in control, not spirit, because spirit is basically working through you on this plane. So it depends on you. So you are the executor of fate, but at the same time, you're the executor of fate. You have to make a decision to execute. You also have to make the decision to listen to your heart. And that's why fate, there's always a backup plan, because certain things are benchmarks, certain things have to happen, like butterfly effect. Like even if it means like you stopping at a stop sign at this time on a certain day, but what if you don't do it because you were stubborn or you were afraid to get in the car or something happened, right? There's going to be somebody else that does show up, because that energy has to be there. And if you don't say yes to it, it will have a default backup plan, because it's like universally everything's like cogs in a wheel. Things have to move forward. And if you don't help them move forward, they're either going to blow your ass up, tower moment, or move on to somebody who will move things forward for them. So fate is almost like the benchmark of your life, but when do you get there? When do you arrive there? Since the universe doesn't tell time, we tell time. We decide when we hit those benchmarks, and that's all dependent upon our free will, and our free will includes listening to spirit and listening to universal conversation and energies trying to drive us in the right direction. And that's why Dharma exists, because we didn't meet the benchmarks we were supposed to meet in one life. We will be responsible for them in the next life, because it's a proof that like fate and free will are working constantly. You have to use your free will to follow and hit your benchmarks, and to follow God's divine plan for you. Whatever you picture God as, I pictured it as the universe, right? That's the fate. That's the fate portion. And if you don't hit those benchmarks, you're going to have to come back and repeat until you hit those benchmarks. Like that's dharma. And that's why it's like our timeline here, we only have so much time to hit as many benchmarks as possible. And then we got to go finish that up. But it's like our fate is sewn into place when we're universal, when we're total energy, when we're not confined to these linear bodies, right? So it may not even be that we're supposed to hit every benchmark in one lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But whether or not we can hit every benchmark in one lifetime is dependent upon our free will and many people around us having that use of that free will. So it may not even be your dharma. You may not be able to fulfill your benchmarks and your fate until everybody else has done the right thing and clicked things into the right order, and you may need to be reborn for that. Right? So that's how fate and free will work together. Fate is the universal decision that impacts your direction, and free will is your personal decision that impacts your direction. But they're constantly working hand in hand, and when you're truly harmonious, they're working together in perfect synchronicities. And that's where you get synchronicities. Like think about the cogs on the wheel when everything starts to click into place is what a synchronicity is. And that's how you know your free will is totally aligned with your fate. So I actually blogged about it, yo. So it was an old blog. I wrote it like 9 years ago. Yeah, it's on my website. Okay, so let's look. This is a missed opportunity or a stolen opportunity. Or you rushed in too quickly. Maybe you didn't have enough money. This is just sort of being sort of irresponsible or rushing in too quickly or a lost opportunity. I think this is a lost opportunity, moving away from a lost opportunity, finally being able to move on from a lost opportunity that has something to do with your dreams coming true. And your dreams are coming true. Why? Because look at this badass motherfucker. This badass motherfucker right up in here is somebody that is basically fire energy. This is the King of Wands. This is an energy of somebody who will not quit. He will not quit because he's aligned with his heart, and he knows that perfect, good, bad, otherwise, it don't matter. Until it's achieved, he keeps going. That's that energy. This is also a king. Somebody could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, somebody who has a lot of influence, somebody who's achieved great things in his life, usually a him because it's male, and come back to help you, right? Come back to notice you. Okay. Or to tell you about yourself, because this is the energy of jumping into something too quickly. An offer being put on the table, but understand that on this side, the offer is on the table. The person making the offer has more to gain than you do. Okay, just be aware. And then this is Piscean energy, the moon card, really being able to face your truth, being able to face those aspects, dynamics of yourself, getting balance inside of yourself by facing your emotions and facing that internal emotional truth, sort of balancing that out and saying, maybe I do owe somebody something, right? Maybe you were a little too brash and a little bit too selfish, but still there is this opportunity coming back around because it was a benchmark, and karma wants you to succeed, right? It wants you to participate. So this is all karma coming back around, and it could be because you finally were able to sort of recognize yourself, see yourself, learn about yourself, and resynchronize. And then we have this. Something here is about, did you not appreciate what other people were doing for you? Because you might have been reigning victorious, but you didn't really understand that this was a partnership. This wasn't all about you. Other people were bruised and bloodied so that you could be victorious. And this is about honoring them and realizing that. And realizing that a lot goes into, this is the Empress, but from behind. It's like, what have you not nurtured? It's like a full turnaround is what it is. Yeah. A full turnaround. A full appreciation. It's almost like going to a grave site and showing respect. Think of like Memorial Day mentality. And then, it's like, remember what people have done for you. Don't be so impulsive that you forget you didn't get here alone and that people were acting in your favor. It wasn't just you, it was somebody acting in your favor. So give people credit for where it's due. Don't try to take it all yourself. And I feel like that's the mentality. It's like somebody's pointed that out to you. Don't try to take it all yourself. Don't try to take all the responsibility onto yourself, and don't try to take all the credit. You are working in union and you have to acknowledge other people. Something's going on where I guess other people haven't been acknowledged as much as they should. There's a total disinterest here. Maybe there's just a giving up, completely giving up. But guess what? Don't give up. I'm telling you right now, this is like this is happiness. This is the 10 of Cups. So this is the happy ending. This is a loving family, people who love you, people who believe in you, your cups filled, all of your cups filled, completion, having a very happy ending to something, and something being offered to you, a job being offered to you. Maybe you have multiple selections of a job being offered to you because maybe you have multiple things to offer. There's choices, there's options here. And this is a woman providing an opportunity for you. Somebody who's very good, somebody who's very caring, somebody who's very giving. Maybe in some cases a little too giving. But that's definitely like doors are opening for you. They're giving you options. Hold on. So, we'll see how this plays out, but there does seem to be a little bit of, once you realize or are able to admit those places where you were not doing your best, forgiveness comes in. And it's like, we can forget about the past. As long as I know that you've learned from it, I can forgive it and I can forget about it and we can move forward. Okay, there does seem to be, out of many different options, maybe somebody selected you. Okay, let's see. Let's just see, guys. Let's go into the oracle cards. These are the Moonology cards. Okay. Excuse me, kombucha makes me burp, but that's okay. Thank you everybody for joining. I just want to say, but now it is time to rock and roll. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. The magic typer. Hold your vision. Oh my God, I love these cards. So yeah, hold your vision. So this is a convoluted situation, right? And it is. There's something a little bit not off about it, but it's complicated. There's many layers. There's many egos. There's a lot of people. Maybe this is the ultimate ego. Somebody being very defensive. Somebody wanting to be acknowledged for what they did. They didn't do it out of benevolence. They want to be acknowledged, and maybe somebody didn't feel acknowledged. They didn't feel appreciated. Once that person feels appreciated, now they're willing to talk to you again. They're willing to open doors to you again. But they want to feel recognized. They want to feel, maybe it's just like, massaging a little bit of ego, nothing else, but massaging a little bit of ego. Fine. It's about, but do you appreciate me? Do you appreciate what I have contributed? Because look at your own shit, man. You ain't perfect. And so that's kind of what this is. It's like understand the back end work. Understand the back end work, because somebody wasn't looking at that and somebody was trying to like take too much credit or just do all the glory and none of the dirty work. And you can't just do, no, you don't deserve the glory if you didn't ever did the dirty work. Just saying. Yeah, sweets. And this was in reverse. So stop indulging. That's what it's saying. There has to be, stop indulging in what is fun for you and what is easy for you to digest. That's a real issue. Stop it. It's getting to the point where you're rotting out all your teeth. This is all just metaphor, I hope, right? I'm addicted to sweets, so maybe it's literal for me. But there's a sense of it's not supposed to be fun all the time. And somehow in trying to have fun all the time, you were left in isolation. You isolated yourself because other people eventually caught on, grew up, and did the hard things, and that's why you were left behind. That's why you're left behind. Or it's saying you got to leave people behind who want to do nothing but have fun, right? That it's like if all they want to do is have fun, they just want to jump into things and they're not willing to, you know, bust their butt and work smart, the sense of you have to let people, you have to leave people alone. You know, you have to pursue your own greatness, your own higher self. You can't wait up for anybody. So loneliness is maybe what you're feeling, or maybe just isolation is what you're feeling. But you still haven't, like this person is, you still haven't forgotten. You still haven't forgotten how it felt to be rejected. You didn't want to get kicked out. You didn't want to lose this job. You didn't want to be alone. This was not something that you wanted. Authority. This is a motherfucker that you're talking to. There's some sort of authority figure. How do you talk to authority figures? With humility. With humility, you approach them honoring what they've earned, right? The waiting game. Maybe somebody's making a decision about you. Okay? Ooh, harmony is here. They're going to make a nice decision about you. Right? There's a way for you to compromise. There's a way for you to compromise. Rest and rejuvenate. A sense of getting your sense of self back. A sense of like feeling whole and complete and grounded again. There is strength and there is power in you, and there is patience. So just be patient. Just be patient. Or patience isn't do nothing. Patience is the commitment to the long-term cultivation of something. That's what patience is. So patience is not inactive or passive. Patience is contributing little steps to the long-term health or nurturing of something. So that's what patience is. And there's power in patience. There's power in basically showing that you are humbled and patient, and you'll wait for their decision, but put the offer on the table. You got to use your free will to put the offer on the table so that fate can take over and say, okay, this is what we'll give you. That kind of energy, to tie it into what we were talking about before. Ooh, this is a fine, I tell you, this is almost like walking on a tightrope. And it's hard work, and it's patience. Go step by step on a tightrope. You don't want to fuck around up there. Spontaneous and intuitive creation. This is something that just comes to your mind, comes out of the blue. Or you're creating this pathway for yourself. It doesn't actually exist yet. But just because it doesn't exist doesn't mean it can't exist. And I think that you see an option, you see an opportunity, but you got to get other people on board, including authority figures. And that means honoring them and acknowledging their participation and role in this, and not making it just about you, but by showing them how it's going to work for everybody. Okay? This is like the ultimate fucking sales pitch. That's what today is about. The ultimate sales pitch. But it's the day to make it. Okay. Out of all the cards of the Wisdom of the Golden Path, that's the one that comes out. Create new options. Create new options. Fine tune. Oh, okay. No more of that sloppy shit. This is the big, so this is like the adult zone, okay? This is when you fine tune. This is what makes you, the difference between being great and being good at something. You're fine tuning. You think you're done, you're not done. Go back and do some more. Go back and show. Keep making effort. Go back and do some more. And then go back and do some more. And keep refining and refining and refining until you got it so smooth, so perfect, so shiny, you're mystifying people because they don't know how you did it. Fine tuning is also about listening. Because remember, tune is in the ear, right? It's in the ear. It's in the heart. It's a feeling. So you're fine tuning, you're listening very closely. You're not just hearing what you want to hear. That's very important. You're not just hearing what you want to hear. You're fine tuning your circumstance. You're fine tuning everything that you are. You're listening very carefully. You're leveling up. All the readings this week have been about leveling up. And this week is about leveling up. I'm telling you, that portal on the 9th is about transcending and completely becoming somebody brand new. No, it's based on who you were. Absolutely. But it is like the butterfly to the caterpillar. You're never going back to who you were. people will never see you the same. And that's a good thing. Crown chakra, the unlimited self, and ether, the seamless unspeakable. So this is connecting your crown chakra to the ether. This is about enlightenment. Seeing what you haven't been able to see before. Having access to things that were in front of you, but you didn't have the skill, the musculature, the ability, the resources to be able to have access to it. Now you can access it. Gracious receptivity. This is magical. This is when you open your heart to somebody else and you really listen and hear them, it builds you. It kind of expands everything that you are by sharing in somebody else's experience and honoring and trusting their experience as an experience that you should trust. Like, why? In other words, is in the simplest terms, if somebody tells you don't go 100 miles an hour on the highway, why are you going 100 miles on the highway? Do you need to kill yourself or somebody else before you can learn the lesson? That's what we're talking about, is when you connect to other people's experiences, you don't have to make stupid or dangerous mistakes anymore. You can actually go ahead. That's what being an adult is oh, I've been through this before. Somebody warned me about something. Somebody told me something. I'm going to honor them and honor their experience by not pushing that boundary, because I don't need to. I don't want to. I don't want to play the fool this time around. This is about growing up. Third eye chakra, pineal perspective. So this is about seeing the unseen. This is about psychic energy. This is about your all-knowing, as opposed to just what makes sense knowing. This is your all-knowing. And that's where you're collecting your ideas from. That's why you're not limited right now in this energy. You're not limited to what already exists. You're not limited to path A and path B, because you are using your third eye to see all the paths. And there are infinite paths that your third eye can see. And that's what you're using. And that's the seat of your creativity, is I'm not just working with what exists. I'm working in what can exist. And then solar plexus energy. You have third eye chakra, you have crown chakra, and solar plexus energy. Hold on. Third eye chakra, solar plexus. Solar plexus is like right beneath the heart. It's kind of like the diaphragm. It's sort of the fuel pump of your energy. So there's something that has to come out of you. You have the energy for it. You are pumped for this, or primed. You have fire. Oh yeah, it's almost like you're breathing on the fire. You're fanning the fire. Somebody's fanning your flames. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hey, Amber. Hey, chakra cleansing. There you go. That's actually a really good interpretation. Just pumping it all out, but using your fire. Now, fire, it's interesting. Hold on. So you're going to have the moon in Cancer on Friday, on the weekend. And when the moon is in Cancer, it will be exactly where the sun is. But the moon is at a lower degree than the sun, which means that the sun is going to usurp the moon's energy. So what does that mean? That means that you have more fire than water. So you're cleansing through burning things off. And burning things off is the way to like release all kinds of negative energy, release all kind of like old souls, really just burn it off. You're burning off old feelings, or the way that you used to feel about something. And you're cleansing, in other words, your limitations. You're burning that all down. Your limitations, your emotional limitations are going to be cleansed, especially toward this weekend. So this is sort of fueling your fire, fanning the fire, fanning your fire, fanning your heart space, fanning your truth. Instead of listening to being bogged down or wallowing in your emotions, this is all about, I'm not gonna let them say I'm not good enough. I am good enough. I believe it. I want it. I'm going for it. It's like fanning your fire, fanning your fire, fanning your fire. That's what this energy is about, and it's really gonna take off this Friday. This Friday is the new moon in Cancer, where the sun is. It's like you're burning away. People's old feelings for you are done, and they're all going to be based on the new you and who you are today. It's like you're burning all those bridges and only can move forward. That's kind of what's taking over. And right now we're fueling our fire. We're pumping ourselves up and enabling our creativity and connection to the eternal, to the infinitely possible, the infinitely possible. That's what we're fueling right now. And how does that translate? Well, it translates into we're becoming very creative. We're becoming masters of improvisation. That's what's happening. And that's really good because it's not based on the past and it's not based on the future, right? Or it's reacting in the moment to build the future. It's not thinking about, well, what's come before me. Forget about what's come before me. Those bridges have burned. This is you fueling your creativity. So you're pumped. And because of this, now you can create something that hasn't existed before. Blessed. What? And this is blessing. Blessings coming from above. Blessings because you know what? This is you connecting to the universe. This is you acknowledging the validity and honoring the universe itself. That's what you're doing. You're honoring the universe itself and you're humbling yourself in front of it. I can't do this alone. I know you're here for me. What do I do? What do I do to get here? I really need you to tell me. Humble yourself in front of the universe, and the universe has got your back. There it is. Blessings. You will be blessed with the opportunity to clean up some shit that was fucked up in your past. And it's important shit if you're flexible. If you're flexible, the opportunity is here for you. Be humble and say yes, because you clogged yourself up in the past by fucking something up. If you have the opportunity to clean it up, say, where's the broom? You want me to do it with my bare hands? Yes, sir, I'll clean this mess up. Take the opportunity. You have to be flexible. It may not be glamorous, but it is your entryway into back on track to your dreams coming true. If you took yourself off track and you said to the universe, I know I didn't meet that benchmark, but I want another chance. Please give me another chance. The universe will give you another chance, but it will not be glamorous. You will be scrubbing toilets. And you'll be like, yes, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity to scrub toilets. That's what I'm talking about. But the opportunity is coming back around if you're humble and flexible. Apatite. Progress, not perfection. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. Humble. Progress, not perfection. And maybe that's what you're pointing out right now. Progress, not perfection. Believe in yourself. Believe you don't have to be perfect to be given this opportunity. Believe you deserve it right now, not in the future. Perfection has nothing to do with it. It just has to do with, look, I've learned. Humility, that's progress. Flexibility, that's progress. Maturity, that's progress. You're not the finished product. Maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe you're not ready to be. Maybe you never will be. But you have learned. And that's what you're showing. That's how you show your progress. By what you've learned. Oh, God. Apostolite. Increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Wow. I'm telling you. Humility and flexibility. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. And that has to do with you. You and your love for yourself and knowing you don't have to be perfect and not blocking up those opportunities because you're insisting on perfection just to be there, be present, and be humble. This is what's happening. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins. Just get them the fuck out of your life. And it starts with you. It starts with you. Okay. Vision. A positive vision. This is all kinds of visualize. You're so powerful right now. You have no idea. You have no idea. This is Cancerian energy. Everybody always makes fun of it, but excuse me, Cancerians, we're the mother of the zodiac. What do mothers do? We bring new life into the motherfucking world. Okay? We take something that was concept and we birth it into reality. We are powerful, and this is a powerful season for manifestation. Vision, visualize. Use your visualization. through the ether, through the crown chakra. So you're not just visualizing what you know, you're taking in all kinds of wacky concepts. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. You ain't hating nobody. You're listening to everybody. You're honoring everybody's opinion. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Just show them how much you love what you do. Just show them how much you love. Just show them your love. And I'm telling you, they're going to be sold. The door will be open. Healing. Patching things up. This is a time to make amends. I'm telling you right now, you may think this they could have never forgiven you. And this could be an old lover or an old boss. It don't matter. It could be a cop. You think they could have never forgiven you? There is possibilities for total forgiveness here. The angel of healing, I am with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. What's up, Max? Oh, thank you, my love. Healing. Healing. So there is healing. There is a possibility. Don't block yourself from the possibilities with your fears, with your prejudices of yourself. Oh, they hate me. This is impossible. As soon as you start hearing yourself saying, no, it's not possible, and shut up. Meditate. Breathe that shit out. Breathe in new air. Breathe that shit out. Breathe in new air. Okay, Amber, I'll be ready. This is the time. This is the time to let those blocks go. Let that mentality go. If you hear yourself saying it, realize I'm part of my own problem. I'm part of my own problem. I'm going to stop saying no, and I'm going to start, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know, but if I connect with God, or I connect with others, or the God in others, I can know because I'm listening to their opinion. And then I'm validating their worth by making their opinion matter, making them part. How can we send loving offering? Oh, just send your love, Max. Just send your love. Donations to the channel are always made through PayPal. You can always make donations to Born Without Boundaries, but the best way to donate to the channel is to go and buy one of the extendeds for $10. It's just you get a great video, you get a great reading, and you also get donation to the channel. So that's really fantastic. But if you want to make donations, it's Born Without Boundaries. It's my PayPal is at bornwithoutboundaries at Gmail. It's at gmail.com. That's bornwithoutboundaries@gmail.com. If anybody wants to make no money, no money. So that's monetary. That's monetary. That's monetary energetic exchange. Or you just send love. I'm a Scorpio. You have helped me so much. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Those messages mean a whole bunch to me. So thank you so much for sharing. Thanks, man. DKNY, huh? Okay, nice. Anxiety. We surround you with the healing light of amethyst. Take a deep breath. I just said this too. Didn't I just say this? Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. This is where visualization can help you. Remember, violet light is crown chakra, right? Breathe in, it's almost like you're breathing in this light from the crown chakra, asking the universe, there is a solution. There is a solution. I just don't know it yet, right? It's only impossible until it isn't. Okay, there's a hell of a lot of shit that people said was impossible that is absolutely possible today. Are you kidding me? It's only impossible until it isn't. So you humble yourself. I don't know the answer. And you could say this to God in meditation, or you could say this to your superior officer, you're right, sir, I don't have the experience for this, but I do want to know. Can you help me find out? This is where I want to be, and I'm not going to give up. Will you help me? Admit that you don't know, and humble yourself in front of their superior knowledge. You know how much people love that shit? I'm just saying. Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. And that's kind of it. Hey, Trey, that's kind of it. That's kind of the secret to this, guys, is there is only love. There is only how much you love something. And no, it's not just romantic love, man, at all. How much you love doing something. If you have a passion in your life, it's show them your devotion. And be humble. Be humble in the presence of love. Because God is love. You can't walk in the room like I'm on equal footing with you, God. You're not. You have to be humble in the presence of the Creator. You have to be humble in the presence of love. And that's just sometimes praying. It's just asking for help. It's so easy. It's so easy. Prayer. I can't figure this out on my own spirit, but it means so much to me. I can't give it up. Please help me find these answers and find the direction. Please guide my path. Or send me the GPS instructions because I really need that shipped. Miracle. Miracle. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. The current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. I'm going to say this to you. You already showed the universe your moxie. You already showed them that you wasn't going to give up. So that maybe you already showed them that you're humble in their presence. So now what's the next step? Believe. Just trust. There's nothing else that you can do. Be humble and say, it is in your hands. You're right. You're right. You're right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending my birthday with me. Whatever mode you're seeing this on, I do hope that you'll be able to join me one day live. Yeah, you just rock. I'm gonna get off the line now. I feel like an 80-year-old woman. I'm gonna get off the line now in order to go to the zoo and enjoy my birthday with Amber. And then I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. I love ya. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.